What is up? Why am I sitting so far away? Happy Wednesday. How's your week been so far, if I may ask? So, ugh. My week's been ugh. So I'm so excited to be able to play some Fallout, New Vegas, Mylanta. However, I do think I need to oh, my things got weird. Okay. That's weird. Okay, whatever. I do gotta figure out the New Vegas thing though before I flip into the game. So, unfortunately, I did get a new mic, and it's a little sensitive, I say, but I'm gonna be getting a boom arm at some point. However, that's not gonna be anytime soon. So we will see on that one. But oh, I'm sorry you've been anxious all day. I've been in the same boat, probably for a different reason. There. Got my thing set up. Okay. Oh, I know what happened. I know what happened to my camera. Okay, so I remember now. So I got my new mic. I don't know if I sound any different to you or not, but I got my new mic. And it'll be a little bit better of a setup when I get my boom arm. However, we'll see. Like for now, it might not be the best setup. However, hopefully I at least sound better than I did before. So we'll see on that one, but yeah. Anywho, so we were playing with the boomers. Trying to get boomer suits last time. And we healed the people in the tent, talked to Pearl, and we have to go. The last thing we were doing was we were going to be working on Lady in the Lake. I don't remember what it's called though. But yes. Jeez. Go to Red Rocket Canyon. Red Rock Canyon, not Red Rocket. That would've been wild. And make contact with the Great Khan. Oh, I'm so sorry. I understand that anxiety. Man. Freaking, my job, fun fact, yet again. So I work for a startup. And startups don't always make it. And my startup's not making it. So I got given notice that I am losing my job. Which is not that cool. Not great at all, actually. So now I am back to where I was 5 months ago. However, at least I'm in a way cheaper of a place to be able to figure my crap out. But yeah, so I'm actively losing my job. So that's pretty awful. Oh, I am so sorry. Yeah, but why is this mission here? Is it because I haven't finished Disable or Kill Mr. House? Talk to the idiot wearing sunglasses. Holy frick, I forgot about this. Okay, so I'm dusting off my memory. So the last time we played was last Wednesday, so it's been a week. Yeah. It was really nice because I had a lot of freedom. However, working for someone who doesn't know how to run a business or doesn't know how to build a business on his own and is forcing took someone out of their perfect position, because I did auditing. I read annoying paperwork. I loved it. I love analytics. Analytics Analytical work is my favorite thing in the world. Took me from my favorite position and plopped me into starting up a moving company with him. And now they're terminating my position because they're terminating the moving company because it's not taking off, because he can't get it off the ground. And he won't hire anyone who has moving experience. And so it's been driving me nuts. But now I'm losing that. But I want to work on Caesar's thing today, actually. But yeah, so it's like that happened. I got notified of that today. It's like I logged into work and like that happened. Nelson, jeez. And I was like, friggin', I sent them 27 different questions and nothing. What the mother truck? There it is. But yeah. Yeah, well, I'm being terminated from the company because they don't have a place for me, because they don't have the money to keep their employees. Is what's happening. Because it's a startup and it's not starting up very well. What the frick are you killing over there, dude? What the mother frick? What is going on? Holy frick. Yeah, no, it's just been a rough day. And it's like my family's been stressing me out because mom's like, you need to cancel your internet and use your neighbors. It's like, I don't want to use my neighbors because I stream and whatnot, and his internet is bogged up by everybody else. So it's like, I can't stream if I'm on his internet. I can't upload videos if I'm on his internet. I can't do any of my own personal crap if I'm on his internet. And so I was like, you know, screw it. I'll cancel all my streaming services because whatever. I don't use them. My family's been using them. I've been watching YouTube. So it's like, I don't care. But yeah. Oh, that's such a nice way to put it, though. Nice way to for it to be made redundant. That's a really nice way to put it. Because I got the. Who are you?
You're the courier I've heard so much about. My squad needs your assistance.
Why are you out here alone, dude?
My squad was ambushed by a Legion party led by that bastard Alexis. He was taking us into the mine up ahead. But I managed to get away. I need help to get them out.
I'll take a look and see if I'll take a look.
That's already more than I was expecting. I'll keep watch to make sure no more Legion come up the road. Good luck.
But yeah. It was like, forget it. Right now in the US, the job market is actual trash. So like, I'm working at the camp, right? So I have a backup. I have a backup job. I just don't make as much there. So I'm picking up more hours, so I'll be working more during the day, like when I was normally working at what is going to be my old job. So it's like I have a backup while I look for something that better pays, but it's like we will see. I'm leaning away from this guy as if I am actually fighting. Hey! Oh wait, I thought that was Boone who died. Oh frick, that scared me. Hey, dude! Mother fricker, I didn't even get there. I didn't even get to the mission location before they hated me again. They already reset me once. Man. Yeah. Well, like, my last employers let me go because I make a horrible fall guy. Crap, but I'm trying to explain this. Like, yeah, you were supposed to be reporting the false information to the government because my old job, we sold tech to the government. I was supposed to be reporting the false stuff to the government and then keeping the real stuff under the table. And I was reporting the real stuff to the government. And so they let me go because I wasn't hiding it very well. So yeah, that was my last job. Then they hired me at this job and I got made redundant. So, I mean, I don't know if I have a good track record of this last year of jobs, but you know, whatever. I'm finding really weird ones, but I am also going, not full-time, but, oh, you killed someone. But I'm picking more hours over at the camp until I figure something out. So it's like, I'm not as screwed as I was last time, but Not necessarily in the best position, you know? But, eh, it is what it is. Daenerys. I gotta take that. Dude, you gotta... It's a place and a time. But I'm still trying to get the full explanation of what really happened, because I got one of those, ChatGPT written emails of why we're letting you go. And, like, I asked questions and none of them answered. I haven't gotten an answer all day. Why are you guys like fireproof? What the frick? Dang. Oh, boot, I'm sorry.
You pay for that.
Probably just set my follower on fire. Whoopsies. Oops, I popped that up, says. But, yeah, I remember that. That was bogus. Granted, most reasons are bogus. But I'm trying to get the full explanation. However, they want me to drive 3 hours to drop my computer off with them. I'm like, no. I'll send it through UPS. I'm not driving 3 hours. I'm not driving to the other side of my freaking state for that. Screw that. What the frick did you kill and where are you? I know I could turn it off, but it lets me know that Boone's still alive. What the fridge? I crave a boon with Mr. Boone. Where are you killing and who? Oh, you're up there. Oh, okay, I found it. Yeah, no, I was like, my family, not my family, my mother specifically is panicking and she's like making it really stressful. It's like, she's not intentionally trying to stress me out, however she is. And like, she's telling me, she tells me she's not trying to stress me out, and then she stresses me out. And then she tells me, I'm not trying to stress you out, and then she's like, actually, she's intentionally trying to stress me out so that she thinks I will do something more than I'm already doing. Even though
Can't run from me.
my entire job was studying analytics and hiring people. I think I know what to do in this active market. Like, I get it. She was a recruiter, and like, she loves to say the whole like, you need to walk into the, here's some awful job advice.
There you are.
Hi, motherfuckers. If you want a job, go in person. Go in person, print out your application, print out your resume, print out a cover letter, go in person, and hand it to them. That's what my mom keeps telling me to do. It doesn't work very well in this modern day and age. That stopped working in 2018. You know, I can tell you that. That was the last time I was actually able to get a job doing that. It was 2018.
There you are. That's the last.
And I was like, now you like walk into a place vilified, motherfucker. We still have to do a mission for that. I think we gotta go back to the strip real quick so I can get. Cause beware the wrath of Caesar. Oh frick. It doesn't work very often. You walk into a place now. Oh, frick. I didn't even get there yet. I didn't even make it. That's the quest we were doing. Ah, frick. Okay. Anyways, it's like these days you have to apply online. People tell you that you have to apply online, even if you go in person. Which, I mean, isn't annoying, is whatever, but it doesn't help. Oh my gosh. What is it? Dude! Stop failing me! These all say quests failed underneath my camera, just so you know. Dude! I didn't these quests! Stop it! How do I open these guys? I can't. Can you Hey, Boone. Can I tell you to do something? Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. No, I can't tell you to do anything. How the frick do I open this? Can I talk to you? No. Of course not. But yeah. No, so like my mom's giving me all this like advice. And it's like not good advice. However, I like respect that she's trying and like she's stressing me out though. And it's like, so I'm like letting my family know, I'm like, hey, by the way, you guys won't have access to my streaming services I've been providing. Just so you guys know, because everyone's been providing a streaming service. However, everyone's only been using mine. And yeah. Does any of these guys just not have a key? Like, is there not a key in here? Like, I know I could console command this, but like, why does someone have a key? That's garbage. I can't lockpick that crap. I'm not that good. But yeah, so that's been my day. Whoopsies. There. Man, I was so hoping to be able to hide and like to blend in, and now I'm vilified. I won't even be able to blend in. But anyways, I'm done with my current predicament of the day. However, I got really excited over the weekend.
So any word on my friends?
They're still in the mine.
Can you hurry? I know those Legion bastards are tough, but my friends won't last long with all the radiation in there.
I can't hurry up, dude. I'm sorry. Let's find a new quest to do since we just failed the quest we were doing. Convince boomers to aid. Beyond the beef. What's the beyond the beef? Get Ted back to his father alive. Oh, frick. That's right. Look, your son. Valer. I want to do Valer then. Screw that. Boulder City. I'm accepted in Boulder City, guys. I'm accepted somewhere. Oh, that's right. This is where I killed those people. Not killed them. I paid a butt ton of money to not be in trouble. This way? Yes. What's that? Oh, the hangars. Okay. But anywho, so this weekend, I went camping. I went to the state park. I think the closest to Canada I'll ever be in my life. It's not that like, I didn't want to go to Canada. For some reason, I've never been, even though my state's on the border. I have never been within 3 hours of Canada, and this weekend I finally got within an hour of Canada. I think at some point I was like 45 minutes from Canada, which was really cool. The frick you doing? You got some zoomies over there? I bet so. But anyways, is this Lake Mead? I thought Lake Mead was supposed to dry up. Or is that Salt Lake? Is this? Oh, rebreather! Rebreather, that's right! I needed a rebreather. Okay, I'm gonna quick save in the middle of this lake. So we're gonna see if we can do this without a rebreather. I forgot about the crock pot. But whoopsies. I hit 200 subs on YouTube over the weekend, which is really cool. Honestly, I didn't think my YouTube was gonna surpass my Twitch so fast. And like, they got tied really quickly and stayed tied for a really long time. But yeah, I'm actually just about at 220 now. But yeah, I didn't notice until I got back because camping is no tech weekend. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. Gonna do that. Just do a quick save. Is there a specific spot that it sticks to? Oop, frick. Oh, frick. And that's why I quick saved. Because I don't actually know what I'm doing in this. And that's why I quick saved above the plane. Because I'm gonna attempt this a couple of times. Loyal detonator. What? What do you mean no ammo? I'm so confused. Miscellaneous. What? Okay, I'm super confused. I'm gonna go down that one more time. 'Cause I don't freaking understand this. Yep, I bet. Okay, up. Up, 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 up. Okay. We discovered it. Heck yeah! Thank you, Josh! But yeah, no, I was really psyched about that. Granted, I've been like spamming Fallout 3 and Hogwarts, which is a really weird combination to have, I think. Oh, wait, it's clean water? It's not giving me 80 hit points, I don't think. How many hit points am I down? Okay, anyways. Let's go here and figure out what's up at the hangars. See what I need to talk to these guys about. So I don't understand. I'm really confused. Hi.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Okay. And it is how to get to the bottom of the Mead. Of Lake Mead.
Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Which needs a crock pot. Wait, I'm not done.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Tell me again what I need to do.
I wish you'd paid attention the first time. All you need to do is attach the deployable ballast to the plane. Some of my robots will carry a remote activation station out to the shore. Attach the ballast, hit a button, and they'll handle the rest.
How do I... Can I... How do I, do that, sir? Can I get a code?
No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone.
Lame. Okay, fine. I was just curious. Fine.
Anything else you need? I've got work to do.
Where is it located?
I told you, at the bottom of Lake
Can I
Mead.
ask one more time?
I'll make sure the location is displayed on your Pip-Boy map.
I want to ask one more time. Ah, frick. It doesn't have a new will. Okay.
Bye.
Where is Jack? Jackie boy? Oh, there you are, Jackie boy.
Hey there. Back for more?
I'm looking for, what do you do?
Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right?
What can you tell me about Loyal?
Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him.
I bet not, dude. Can you help me breathe underwater?
Have you found a pressure cooker so I can finish the rebreather?
No.
Okay, well, let me know when you do.
Okay, fine. Fine, sir. Dude, so, fun fact, my camera's a little effed up. So I got a new mic over the weekend. And, all of my miscellaneous cords, like my ring light, my webcam, my mouse, my keyboard, my microphone. It was all tied together in a zip tie, cause cable management. And I did not hold back in the strength of trying to break those zip ties. And I kind of forgot that I did that. And it F's with my camera, so it gets off balance and like, yeah. So if I mess with my camera, it's because I freaking don't know what setting it was at. Oh, hi, Mimi. I got a baby. Look, it's a Mimi. You get to go to the vet tomorrow, baby.
Once a Republican,
She has to get
always
teeth
a
cleaning.
Republican.
They didn't give me my call, though. Which is kind of weird. Loyal, how the frick? I don't understand. Ammo. I don't understand how any of this works, honestly. Cause like we have counterfeit passport, deployable balusters. I don't know how to place those. So I guess we should probably find the crock pot. Jeez. Where am I even? No, Mimi, don't leave. Fine, F it. I'll just move my camera. I don't want to. So rules of cats. If cats are in your lap, you don't move. But now I gotta find a crock pot. So now we're gonna go settlement hopping real quick. I want to take care of this. So let's go over to Good Springs, where I'm idolized, apparently. Isn't that right, Mimi? Mimi's gonna be so mad at me. Look, a tumbleweed. She's never had a teeth cleaning before because, like, I brush her teeth. 8 hours? Oh, you guys are gonna get, like, immediate clicks, too. Oh, well. Anyways, so, Mimi's never had her teeth cleaned. Believe it or not. This little cutie patoonie's never had her teeth cleaned professionally. Because Mama always brushes her teeth. And she hates when Mama brushes her teeth. See? Sorry, baby. I know you. I know. You retired camera life. You will just rub on my microphone, though. Where is that guy? Dude, are you dead? Are you alive? Are you hiding him back?
You looking to buy some supplies?
It's a kitty with massive zoomies. That's Autumn, my baby girl. Oh yeah, what you got for spell?
Can do.
Spell sale. Miscellaneous. I assume it'd be somewhere in here. Coffee mug. Oh, you don't got a crock pot? You kidding me? Fine. Okay. Salt carbine. Damage per second is 77. That's pretty decent though. I'll get rid of those though. Maria, I love Maria. Boomer suits. Why do I like 2 boomer suits? That's rude. Venom. Okay. Oh, shoot. That. Whoopsies. Did not mean to do that. I don't think. Just want to see how much I can sell and get out of my hand. You can have all my garbage. Why? Just why? Frickin' screw it. That's good enough.
Give me a
Holy
shout if you need
cats.
anything else.
Eriss is a hoarder. Where the frick do I
Take it
find
easy
a
now.
crock pot? Is that his way of just telling me that I need to go explore? Oh. Well then, let's go over to the strip real quick then. Somewhere in here. Gunrunners, strip. And go to Vault 21. 21, 22, 21. 21. The Vault 21 hotel. And sell our Vault suits real quick. To little Miss Sarah. That guy was walking normal. I saw that. I saw he was normal. I knew it. I knew they pretend. Gosh.
I tell you, last night.
Freaking, I can't believe it. They're like, oh yeah, we will. We'll forgive all your terrible stuff to Caesar if you just show up and meet with him. Couldn't even make it there without being vilified again. Like, that, I feel like needs to be a new record. I have not done any of the DLCs. I am still working on the OG part of the game. Hi, Sarah.
Good to see you again.
Thank you. I have Vault gear.
You do? That's wonderful. Let me see what you brought.
And how's it going, Baymax?
All right. That's gonna net you lots of caps, my friend. Do you want to trade all your Vault suits right now?
Oh my gosh, guys. We got a visitor. Cheshi came to say hi. I'm kidding. Apparently not. He wanted to use me as a bridge. I'm sorry, but Cheshi says hi. Yeah, I'd like that. I think. I wasn't listening.
Oh, that makes me so happy. You are too much.
Cheshi, what are you doing? What no? I'm sorry about the rubbing noise. New microphone, new spells. Oh, that was hilarious. You coming down here, dude? I can't read. Josh says hi. If you get down. Thank you. I thought about it. I wanted to be able to see the original gameplay before I actually even downloaded the DLCs. First is what my goal was, because I know the DLC. I don't know about this game, but I know DLCs can change gameplay. Like, I don't know if you noticed in like Fallout 4 how things just kind of changed. Like, rules just kind of changed, how followers acted kind of changed if you had the DLCs and all of that. And of course, like the Nuka-Cola world thing in Fallout 4 does actually change it because you can become a raider through that. But like, I wanted to see the original because I've never played this game at all before. I wanted to see the original before I went out of my way. And the mother truck, what are you? Oh, he had an outfit like that once. That was weird. Okay, so at some point we have to get reputation here on the strip somehow. And I don't know how to do that quite yet. Hi, traveler. But at some point I'm planning on circling back to do all the DLC stuff at some point, because I know it's like you can't play past finish, so like it kind of loads you back up to a certain point. So I was like, I'd probably finish a game and then obviously load back up and try the DLCs, just cause might as well. Oh, sorry Vic, I forgot to talk to you. My presidential suite, I think, is mine. It is, okay. Yes. So I have been playing, so I'm currently playing through this. I was playing Skyrim, Oblivion. I like the Elder Scrolls series. I do Fallout 76 every once in a while, and then Fridays we do a kind of a poll thing. So I'll either play Supermarket Simulator. I throw Morrowind out there because that's what I was supposed to be playing, but I got really excited about this game. And or any just random indie game that I come across. Like last week was Thank Goodness You're Here that we were playing. So I just like to be random. But I know the next have been my entire life. I grew up on Fallout 3 and Oblivion. It was my entire childhood. I don't play their new stuff like like Starfield or whatever. I haven't touched. There's a lot of their games. I haven't played Doom either. But yeah. Well, I'm a massive Obsidian simp actually, and if Obsidian had a hand in a game, I'd play it. Outer Worlds is currently my favorite game. However, I hear they ruined it. They'll drop it. They will drop it 4 years after they drop Elder Scrolls 6. So 50 years is probably accurate. They admitted that they have to, that they'll be releasing Elder Scrolls 6 before they release Fallout 5. However, they have to prove that they're working on Elder Scrolls 6. It's gonna be a while. But they're doing a lot better with Fallout 76 now than they were like 6 years ago when it released. So I mean, at least it's getting better to distract us Fallout players from the fact that it's gonna be a while. Oh, 100% they should. I think Obsidian would do an amazing job. Let's put the boomer suits away. I think Obsidian would do an absolutely amazing job. It's like they do great with their games. It was like their stories are always amazing, judged by this game. But it's like I can admit they fall short map wise, but they pull out on all the jokes and whatnot. Like they have the funniest sense of humor when it comes to their games. And that's why I loved Outer Worlds so much actually. It was like at some point I do want to stream it again for people to see, but I might have to do that on my PS4 instead of PC so that I can just not update the game, because you have that option on PlayStation if you're careful. But yeah, I love Obsidian games so much. Like, I'm so excited for when Avowed comes out in February, because they finally have a date and I didn't realize they had a date already. But yeah, do you have anything on you, dude?
Fine by me.
Yeah, you do. What the? Okay. Oh, I forgot. I gave him options. Oh wait, he can keep that gun. You can keep that. Why? Do your followers in this game pick stuff up? Like, they must, because I haven't given him this stuff. I didn't give him any of that. Wait, what? DPS 87? What? It's a frickin' pistol. It's a 10mm. I know, right? Man. Frickin' Boone is just one of my favorite people in the world. I was really sad to realize that your followers can die. However, his rifle, I would freaking kill for his rifle.
Roller sweet.
Casino. All his names are throwing me through a loop. Okay, so I think we just have to go adventuring for a while. Which I think isn't that bad. Hi, Emily.
Oh, hi. Thanks again for helping us with that data. I mean, the feed only lasted about 30 seconds, and it's not that useful, but, well, we tried.
True. How long have you been with the followers?
About 5 years now. I have family back in Arroyo. But this is where all the good work is being done, so to speak. NCR taxes and inflation have been hard for a lot of people to deal with, and most of the money's going to the war effort. There's not much funding for medical research with OSI or any other group. Not unless it has a military application, anyway.
Very true. Alistair. I don't know. That's the only high elven name I can think of, and I don't think it is. Okay, goodbye.
See you when I see you.
Yeah. I forgot she was a kind of boring person to talk to. That was interesting to hear about, but not necessarily the information I was looking for. But I mean, there's Alistair you could, but whose backstory is really interesting, actually. I gotta stop, like, leaning away from my mic. I'm not, so, my last mic, I had a Finfine K690, if you know mics. That is budget mic. It's middle of the road budget mic. It's expensive for a budget mic. It was like $50 when I bought it like 5 years ago. And the thing was, it would sound about, it sounded about like that. A little echoey, a little weird, no matter how close I brought it. And like the gain stopped working and whatnot. These budget mics are budget mics for a reason, by the way, guys. If you're looking for streaming stuff, a budget mic is good for a time being. It is very nice. It will get you where you need to go. However, it will only, some of them last a year, and that's like the ones that are like $15 to $20 are like a year. The ones that are like 50, you can get if you take great care of them. If you are very delicate with your mics.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work and said to give you this.
Okay. Anyways, so I just got I got my first HyperX mic. And I haven't gotten a boom arm for it yet because I didn't have one previously. Because my last one, it sounded even worse on the boom arm, which was really weird. I don't know where I can get a crock pot. Holy frick! There's another shop in here. I forgot. In the free side. Anyways, and so I'm like getting used to the fact that that distance actually does something with this mic. Because it's so weird. That is the recording, I did test recordings one. I was like, it sounded so much cleaner, so much nicer. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm keeping my mic forever. It's like the day I have like an actual office behind me and you're not in my living room, I'm gonna have it on a shelf and whatnot. Cause I've had it like my entire stream career. But what are they doing? But it's like this mic, one is so pretty and two, it sounds so nice. So nice. Unless you get too close to it, because if you get too close to it, you get really wispy. It gets really wispy.
How's it going, friend? Looking for anything special?
It doesn't have protection, if you will. What do you got in stock?
Take a gander.
These are not pickled chips. Yeah, I mean, salt and vinegar is close enough, but that just tasted like the most pickled chip I've ever had in my life. Okay. Oh, you're not gonna have one. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Where the frick? Do you offer any other services?
I only offer services if the king gives the okay. Impress him and we can talk.
Okay, this is gonna be redundant. I've already worked with the king. Obviously, as you know, the king likes me. Who is the king?
If you haven't heard of the king, you must have been living under a rock or something. The king has his boys all over Freeside.
With a bullet in my head.
He controls the water pump and is essentially the go-to guy for what goes around here.
Okay, goodbye.
Stop back if you need anything.
Bye-bye. Where's your friend? Did you kill him? Oh, wait. This is not a mannequin.
I heard about some things you've done around town. Nice to know someone is helping out for a change.
Trying my best. What you got for sale?
Have a look.
Why do I have $8,000? Oh, you got nothing.
Sure.
Combat. Plasma. My flamer, maybe. Need to repair that. Okay. The fellows are looking to work out a supply deal.
Are they looking to buy
this.
guns?
Oh no, my accent's showing. You are very right, Baymax. I have No.
Then talk to my partner, Ralph.
You caught that very quickly, actually.
Thanks
yes.
for stopping in.
Yes, I do. It's not as strong as most, therefore it sometimes goes undetected unless I'm being stupid and I just lean
How's it
into it
going,
for a
friend?
joke.
Looking for anything special?
Yeah, what the fuck? I want to know. I would like to know more about Freeside, please.
What do you want to know?
What's up with the Atomic Wrangler?
Their joint is the only place in Freeside to get it all under one roof. They've got gambling, booze, chems, and whores. They're good folks, just don't cross them. They're known for tidying up loose ends with a bullet to the brain box.
I already had one of those, didn't really like it. Let's talk about
Anything
something
else
else.
I can help you with?
I got a lisp now. It is the it's close to the stereotypical, but it's not the actual. My accent is common in Iowa and Ohio, apparently. I live in Minnesota, so I live in the land of, oh, don't you know, and the hot dish and all that, you know. That's the accent I use to make fun of people. I accentuate the vowels is what I do. However, it's like most people who are near the Midwest, it goes under the table really fast. But I use it whenever I make jokes.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work and said to give you this.
Who are you and what do you want? Leave me alone, sir. Thank you.
Hello there.
Hi, Dixon.
Looking for a fix, man?
I'm looking for a
Got what you
crock
need.
pot. You're not gonna sell a crock pot, I know that.
See ya.
Where the frick do I find a crock pot? Like, I know my vowels are funny. That's usually what gets people out there. But yeah, I'm from Minnesota, so Midwest of the Midwest, the north of the Midwest, I should say. Because I am 3 hours from Canada, is where I am, roughly. I want to go explore these houses and also probably get a real weapon. So I think we're gonna pick a fight. But it's a real fun accent to make fun of people with, is what I found. Not in like the mean, like teasy, well, not in like the mean, like bullying way, just like teasing, you know? Just cause it's really funny. There is nothing. We have our lakes. We have our lakes and we have our nature and we have the thing Minnesota's known for is Minnesota nice. We're the state of passive aggressive behavior is what we are. If you think someone's being nice to you, they're not. It's brutal here. However, everyone will say it with a big old smile. Like, don't worry, love. Oh, that shirt's so cute on you. And you know it ain't. It ain't cute at all, actually. That's Minnesota. What the frick? Do you guys got a crock pot? I want one. That's not a... That's a very nice house, though. Is that a crock pot? No, it's a toaster. What does a crock pot look like? The pressure cooker count? Was he asking for a pressure cooker, or was I just saying crock pot?
I keep hearing about some courier making a fuss over at the strip. Must have delivered more than just mail.
What are you
Hi.
doing here? Get out before I blow your head off.
I mean, ma'am, I mean you no harm, please.
Whatever you say, stranger. Go snoop somewhere else and get the fuck out of my house, right now.
Okay. I just wanted to ask you some questions. I'm sorry.
Are you deaf? I don't give a damn about what you want. Just get out of here.
That was rude. Okay, fine. Bye.
Get lost.
I'm not gonna give her a fighting chance. You kidding me? What the frick? That was rude. Oh shit, stim packs. Oh frick me. I failed another mission. What is that, 18 now? I'm kidding, it's like 10. I failed like 10 missions in this one stream just for killing people. Like, some of them were Caesar's legions. Like, awful people. Like, what the frick? I don't know what she had. I want her computer, though. I want her imaginary computer. I was... Oops. Whoopsie daisies. She wasn't very nice. I'm just gonna let it be. What? Oh, I accidentally hit. Apparently I was about to bring her missing daughter back to life by accident. Well, her. Eh. She shouldn't have been so mean. Maybe then I would have been helpful. But like, here's my question. Why does this game tell you about the quests you failed when you kill a person even if you don't have the quest?
Hey there. Back for more?
Yeah.
Have you found a pressure cooker so I can finish the rebreather?
Mother fricker, I have one right here. It's been a pressure cooker this whole time. Why have I been saying crock pot?
Okay. It looks like the valve from the cooker was a perfect fit. Here's the rebreather.
Cool.
Bye.
Why have I been saying crock pot? That's not even a Midwest thing. That's literally just a different thing. Crock pot cooks things slowly. A pressure cooker is an Instant Pot that cooks things faster. Those are two separate things. What the hey, man? Let's put that on. Then let's get over to the crashed B-29. Okay. Well, I love discovering things by fast traveling. That's pretty cool. Okay. So, we gotta figure out how on earth to attach these thingamajigs to this airplane. Oh, frick me. He's gonna drown. He's smart enough, isn't he? I hope he's smart enough. I so hope he's smart enough. He knows not to drown himself, right? Yeah, he's staying up there. Okay, cool. Stresses me out. This is really cool, though. Where do I attach the things to, though? It's like... deployable balusters. Shouldn't there just be, like... thing? Middle underside of the wing? How do I even attach it? Oop, goodbye. Oh, attach. Oh, funny. Now I have to attach the other one. Oh, oh. You gotta do it in a set order. Okay. Let's attach that. You're the tow winch. And you, oh, okay. Oh, this all makes a lot of sense. You know, this probably would have made a lot more sense if I paid attention the first 3 times you explained this to me. I was really distracted with the whole boomer suit situation. Like, I thought that would be a lot more fun. Tow winch. Freaking cool. Terrifying, but really cool. Oh. Ho ho ho. For 2010 animation, that was actually pretty decent. Loyal. Is he outside? He sure is. Where is he? Mister. Is he not sleeping here? Oh, heck yeah. Oh! This is how we get them to be helpful. Okay. Just gotta figure out where the frick this dude sleeps at. Man, why did I think he slept in the hangar? He has his own house?
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead.
Well, guess what? Your plan worked, the plane floated up, and it seemed to be intact.
That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
How exactly do you plan to get the plane back here?
I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot.
Well, I'm glad that... I am glad to have helped. I am so sorry I can't read today.
I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
True. Who are you? Oh, you're Boone. Oh. Okay, now we gotta go talk to Pearl, I think. Right? Yes. Wow. I'm good. Now I have 3 quests in which I have to talk to Pearl. Right. In reality, it's probably only 2. Oh, Pearl, I'm here.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
It's so weird. I've spoken to Loyal and the B-29 is on its way.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so.
Now that you say that... Ooh, Valera's oh, that was an achievement? Oh, cool. Oh, I got me a flight suit. Oh, sick, I got my own. There may be a battle in the near future at Hoover Dam. Can you offer any assistance?
Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Awesome. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, return to Ambassador Crocker. Okay. Oop. We got a lot of people to talk to over on the strip now. Okay, that body is breaking into more pieces each time I load in here. Okay. This is why I have Boone. I don't know what the frick is going on. Okay. So we have to go talk to the ambassador. And then we gotta talk to... oh, Yes Man over at Tops. Let's go talk to Yes Man first, because that's an optional. It's not gonna progress the story right now. So we'll take care of him. In his little paping hole next to the dead body.
Hey, babe.
Yup. Sure, here you go.
Smooth. Oh, and a friendly word of advice. Now the...
Yep. Cool.
Have a...
Goodbye.
Hey, there's the high
roller. Hi-yo. Man. I like how it's a conversation every time when you walk into a place like, hey, by the way, I need your weapons. Like, no, that makes sense. I don't think we need to have it. Like, if you complete all the missions inside, not necessarily all of them, but like the major mission that involves the weapons inside of a casino, I don't think you need to have the conversation anymore. Howdy, mister. We are visiting our favorite little peephole. What's up with you? How has your day been?
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
So that, do I want to? Yep, that was gonna snooze to death. And here is Yes Man, the guy who was hiding behind the door at the time. We were making friends with Yes Man. So should I ask these tribes if they'll support independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. I
don't like the one trying to kill me.
The future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Which tribes should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on this strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Haven't met them yet. So the White Glove Society's trying to kill me actively? So we already have that going for us. Well, they were trying to kill me, and they're gonna try again. You said something about a bunker at the fort?
Right. It's one of 2 locations on Mr. House's network with non-standard hardware. My guess is it has a reader that can decode the chip. And who knows what else, maybe a giant robot or something.
It was the easiest way to kill him. Like, no one's gonna, like, you're alone. His guards are not gonna come in firing because they think he's having snoo and you're killing him while he's passed out from snoo. And it was efficient. And I also didn't have to actually waste any of my own ammo. Because we all know, this would have missed. I'll check it out.
Neat. Let me know what you find out.
Okay. How many more wild card missions do I need? My goodness, okay. Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
What do you know about the Boomers? Wait, I don't even have to go that far. The Boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic
Oh, snoo.
just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only
the
blow up
two-person
the right
tango,
sorts of people.
bedtime with friends.
That's
Yeah.
1 down, 4 to go.
Snoo is what Amazonian women do when they kidnap men. Biblical relations. In Futurama, there's Amazonian women, and they don't have men in their society, so they'll kidnap men, and they will do the tango with them to repopulate, and then kill them, because the axe killed them. You can do it in one instance. And that is, here, give me a second. The instance you can do it is if you have, if you're a female, you want the Black Widow. If you're male, if your character's male, you'll want the opposite perk to Black Widow, the one that's like for same sex. And you can use it on Benny, the man who shot you in the head. And when you talk to him, you can use that perk and it'll get him to come up to his room. And either you can ask him a bunch of questions and kill him right off the bat, or you can play with him and then you can kill him. And if you kill him, he's gonna be asleep. So it's really cool. It's not necessarily a marriage thing, but yeah, he is. What do you got, dude?
Again.
I want to ask you a bunch more questions.
Something else?
Yes. The tribes.
Please, go on.
Okay, what can you tell me about the Great Khans?
The Khans are they're a dirty people. They live in tents like animals.
It literally
and they're
does.
Very rude.
It's funny.
They've been kicked around a lot, but no one's finished them off. Not yet, anyway.
Like, he died doing something he loved, and the something he loved put a bullet between his eyes. How have the cons been kicked around?
They were one of the tribes the three families
You can,
pushed out of Vegas.
yes, you can
A whole
definitely.
bunch
There's a
got
lot of people
killed.
you can do that. You
So
can
they settled at Bitter Springs, but they kept
snoo
being
with.
so obnoxious,
However, it's no
the
snoo to
NCR
death.
had to kill a whole bunch more of them. So then they settled at Red Rock Canyon. There's just
I know
no
I could say it
getting rid
normally.
of them.
I don't want to. Snoo is really funny. But yeah, there's a lot of people in this game you can sleep with. I think Benny's the only one you can sleep with and then kill. As far as I'm aware. But Black Widow's like one of my favorite perks, and so when I got it, that's the one thing I knew about this game, that I was like, I need to use this perk on him, because that would be really funny. I need to take some more time with the cons.
You set the pace. Anything else?
But
I
you
can
definitely
help
can. If you get her enough suits, I think you can sleep with her. We don't have to skirt around it. I just think Snoo Suit's funny. But yeah, no, you can definitely sleep with Sarah though. There's a lot of people. I just don't know how many you can kill. It's like I don't think Automod's gonna grab it. And if it does, I'm gonna let it slide and like push it through. But you don't have to slip. You don't have to skirt through it. I think it's funny. What do you know about the Meritas?
I remember that Benny used to pay a receptionist at Gomorrah for information.
Oh.
Maybe she knows something.
Oh, I know that girl. Wash your hands and mouthwash. That's how. Do you know anything about the Meritas?
Just that Benny didn't like them. He talked on and on about how they couldn't be
Man,
trusted.
Doc
And this
Mitchell's
is
such a
coming
nice
from Benny.
guy. I freaking
He
love
hated
Doc
their
Mitchell.
casino, said it was tacky, and he thought they were up to something because he said they always are.
Well, everyone here's up to something. Because they always are. Freaking White Glove Society's freaking cannibals, apparently. I'll check into them some more.
Whenever you get around to it, we'll be just fine. Anything else I can help with?
What do you know about the White Glove Society?
From what I understand, they're perfectly delightful. They're cultured, clean, and super polite. Benny didn't like them, though. He said they were creepy.
Okay, so Benny definitely was not a cannibal. Okay. Let's talk about something else. I don't like them.
Whatever you say.
I know, right? Okay. Goodbye.
Don't stay away.
Whoop. That was a Q, not a W. Excuse me. But yeah. Friggin' died peaceful. Sucker. That's what he gets for putting a bull in my head, I guess. His own death. Now I use his gun to murder people. Because Maria is a sick gun to use. Hi, Boone. Man.
Hello.
Wow, that's some sick dealing. Cards had a swerve to them. Wow. Bro died where... yeah. Bro died in his undergarments. And then I stole his suit. I took his suit that he folded very nicely on the floor. By the way. Okay. Then I have to go talk to the commander. No, ambassador. His title's ambassador. Is this maybe? His suit was lame, but it's a collectible. I think it has like extra charisma to it or something. Something weird. I never wear it. I could have put Boone in it. That would have been fun. I think Boone would have loved his suit. It was better than the space suit. I miss it. Probably, actually. Is he in here? Sir, are you in the bathroom? In the bunks. You in here? Yeah, you are.
Hey.
You got a suit on too. It's a little dirty
It's
though.
good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to you about the boomers.
I hope you've returned with good news.
Negative
Are they willing
10.
to help the NCR?
It's negative 10 riz actually is what his suit gives you, but it's okay. They have agreed to help me.
Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again.
Okay, lockpick. Dude, I'm gonna freaking amp this so I can get the people out of the mine. I don't know that. Okay, this one. I don't think it's La Femme though. But the Trezla or El whatever, is the other one that you need if you're gonna be a guy trying to seduce Benny. Then you get the really interesting conversations. Okay, so now let's go see if we can get those people out of the mine that I so politely left in. Little do we know. Side bets. This. Okay. Hecari mine? I have a feeling that was something for a native group. But, okay. Let's go see if we can let those guys out. That'd be so sad if I couldn't. Why is I'm being massively washed out. Downside to being very pale. Yeah, I think majority of the people in New Vegas just aren't picky. Like if someone's willing to go down with them, then might as well. Oh heck yeah. Uh-oh, now you guys gotta see my awful lockpicking skills. There we go. Leave him tied up. Let's untie him.
Fuck this place.
Bless you. Bless you, kind sir. Watch your language. I'm kidding. It still surprises me in these games when people swear. True. Untie him.
The Legion will pay for this.
True, sir. Actually? I don't know why that surprises me, dude. That's a wall. I don't know why. Whenever I hear about a character being homosexual, it always surprises me. But at the same time, it's like if I actually took time to get to know the character, it probably wouldn't actually surprise me. Friggin'. Oh my gosh, I remember playing this bed we made. That fun maid simulator, murder mystery, whatever. I remember playing that.
So any word on my friends?
Yeah, they're safe.
They must have run straight back to camp. I bet they didn't even stop and say thanks. The NCR could use someone like you. Stop
It's
by our
usually how
camps
it
if
is.
you're
Like you'll
looking
get a
for
character,
work.
like, oh yeah, they're gay. And you actually like, take a look at them. It's like, because like the idea of Ganon being gay, surprising. However, if I actually looked at arcade Ganon, I'm like, nah, that makes sense. It was like this bed we made. Your character can, I'm pretty sure your character's bi. Okay, considering you get options, because it's customizable to who's playing the game. And freaking, I was talking to my sister about this. Oh, that's actually really cool. I haven't played very many Zelda games. So like when I hear stuff like that, it's like, oh my gosh, I should really like, actually try playing these games. Dude, I don't want to do this. Here, we're gonna, whoop. My thing got a little wonky. We're gonna play around in this strip for a little bit. I want to get we're gonna go in a place that either could make people very uncomfortable or very confused really fast. I don't think we're gonna go too deep into it. But yeah. Dude, freaking so back when I was in high school, I remember I was taking a test in chemistry. I was retaking a test in chemistry. And I had a teacher like come in. Yeah, it's like I hear Ganon. I'm like, oh, that's a game. It's like Arcade Ganon. It's like that's a completely different thing.
No one but Emeritus are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me.
Okay.
You'll get these back on your way out.
And like, I remember it was like Tomb Raider, but it was like the very first Tomb Raider that came out. And it was like the graphics were awful, horrendous, terrible. And my teacher came in and like, it was like right around the time that they announced the movie coming out. And a teacher was like, he's like, yeah, I'd love to go see that movie. Cause like, she was like, it was what he said exactly. And I like looked up, I was like, are you calling a video game character hot? And he looked at me, he's like, you're supposed to be testing, look back down at your paper. And like snapped at me really quick. I was like, oh, okay. Proceeded to listen to this conversation. He's like, I thought she was really hot. However, like the deformed, like the triangle situation that was going on was a little weird, actually, if I think about it now. He's like, this movie's gonna be a little weird. And freaking, I lost it. And the other teacher had to go, like, dude, do you know it's real people playing? Or there's not gonna be a triangle situation. And also, what the frick are you talking about? See, I don't think you're talking about the right game. And I lost it. I finished the test really fast. I said, I was like, you are not talking about the right game. You're thinking about something else. I think you're thinking about a meme. And I handed the guy the paper and I was like, plus she's really good. She's good looking. And I ran out the door. I was like, who? Like, why was this necessary during my chemistry test? Like, what the fuck?
Hello and welcome to
not
Gomorrah.
Wrong,
What
but
can
like,
I help you with today?
Why? No, it's like she's good looking, but it's like me and both the teacher don't remember her, like being like the polygonal. I don't remember the polygonal build. I'm gonna be honest. I remember the memes, but I don't remember the build. Now that the other teacher, only that one guy remembered it. He's like, yeah, she was really hot, but like the build was kind of weird. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, okay. It's like, you're not wrong. Like, Lara Croft is amazing, like, beautiful. But it's like, that was such a weird conversation to have during a chemistry test. In a chemistry classroom, like, active. Like, the school day had ended, like, 2 minutes before that. I'm calling for an outstanding balance for some information.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know?
I need to know who to talk to about what's been going on in Gomorrah.
All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like.
True.
Ask him about it.
But can you tell me about what's been going on around the Strip?
I hear you've actually been inside Lucky 38. You're the first person who's been in there in as long as anybody can remember.
Do you got any rooms available?
Sorry, we don't have any hotel rooms available right now. But feel free to gamble or help yourself to our other services.
What services? What other services? I think we actually know what services.
Later.
Okay. Dude, I have an awful feeling about this. Oh, what the fuck? Surprise! Freaking what services? Man. Actually, that game crash did not surprise me whatsoever. Freaking, but you can help yourself to our other services. Like what? You got gambling? And what? Unfortunately, we know what, considering the ladies outside and what they're wearing. However, I would like her to try to describe that real quick. Because what? What? Okay, let's try that again. I'm probably gonna have to have this conversation with her real quick. Again.
Hey, no one but Emeritus are allowed to... You'll get these...
Hi, madame.
Hello, and welcome to Gomorrah.
Yep, I'm gonna jump through this real quick. Who?
Some of the...
Cool. I just want to ask it, just say I've asked it again. Yup.
Bye.
If I walk through the wrong door, we're gonna find out real fast. Frickin'. I was exploring this last stream, and it got real questionable really fast. Let's see if it... Stuff like that. I didn't realize there was actually ladies in the cages, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. I didn't have to go very far at all. Okay. Friggin' 5. No, are you in that back room? Are you back here? Hey. Hey. Why?
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
I hear you've been doing some business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
Listen here, dickweed. Freaking, oh my gosh. Like, that was abrupt. No, like, I'm like thinking, cause like my teachers, I'm the same age my teachers were when I had them. And like, I'm questioning like, A, how they kept their sanity, B, why were they as weird as they were, and C, like, why were they just like a vibe half the time? Like my history teacher was also my theater teacher. And like, freaking, he was sick. Like, I had so many like fun, weird teachers. Except for, I was trying to figure out why they were like so chill with each other, like in the hallways and whatnot. And I was like, mother fricker, because I would be. Anyways, I hear you've been dealing with some business that's off limits for the family.
I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass.
No. Literally, like what? I wasn't expecting an insult right off the bat. Like freaking, like, huh? Sweet levels, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to pull off a pickpocket. Maybe I could try. First, I want to see what I can find in his room. But like, seriously, what kind of insult is that? Ah, frick me. I'm gonna go pickpocket him now. I was not mentally prepared for my conversation with him. I really wasn't. I didn't know what I was going into. It's like, this is a Fallout game. I should be mentally prepared for all the weirdness that's gonna come up. This is gonna... Ooh, actually, wait, what? What? I'm reading that. What? His journal. Kachino's journal documents a couple of months of Kachino's activities. It contains a detailed ledger describing many of his business details over the last few months, including sales of chems and weapons. It is clear at a quick glance that these transactions are his own personal finances, and this is done behind the backs of the Omerta family. Man, oh, okay. How did I pull that? The game must have a jeez, freaking. Why am I so light? The game must allow that.
Don't like you again. What the fuck do you want?
You to clean up your language, mother fricker. I found this ledger that proves some of your side business.
Where the fuck did you get that?
In your pocket.
Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
Do you think the family would like to see this?
I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
She even had 10 toes and 10 fingers. It's the dream. What? Is 100 caps worth it to you?
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's
I would like the
business that you might
information,
find
honestly.
interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning. Maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Okay, 100 caps, and you help me break up whatever your bosses have planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. All right, there we go.
I was like,
Let me
honestly,
tell you
100
what I know
caps is
about
like
the
nothing.
family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
What kind of specialist Clandon? What kind of
I got
name
no
is
fucking
Clandon?
idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
So you're just kind of screwing out in the floor? Is that what you're saying? Bro, what are these services? Is still not dead? How? You got 2 skulls? I got some more questions.
Okay, toss them at me.
What is this place? Tell me about Troik.
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
He's the opposite of we are. We're coming with different names, like we're 8, and he said you're coming with different names, like, like it's a hobby. Ah, frick, that was funny. Okay, I got some more questions.
Okay, toss them at me.
Do you know anything about what they're planning?
No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Okay, some more.
Okay, toss them at me.
I also second that question. I don't know what a courier is. Either. Oh, I don't have any more, I guess. I guess that's all I got.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Frick, that tickled my funny bone. Can I go in here?
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Sure have. I'm gonna get murdered, guys. Are there people in here? Oh. Oh. Are these the hobby doors? Are these the other services? You're Big Sal? Hi, Big Sal.
Hey, you're Cachino's friend. You got business with me?
What kind of business do you do here?
We run a hotel. What do you think our business is? All right, come back
Gambling, drugs,
anytime.
and hookers? Is what I think your business is? Man, this place is cool. Does she live in there? Like, do they feed her in there? Like, how would she get out? I don't understand. Oh, I can't go in there. Okay. No one can go in the cash room. Apparently, that's a rule. My game is not happy. Oh, you're Troik.
Who are you? I didn't do anything.
I'm
Leave me
you.
alone.
Oh, why can't we caveman talk? Tell me what happened with the prostitute.
Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood.
I thought that was kiss and tell, not freaking murder and tell. What the frick? Do you know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble.
I got some more questions.
All right, have at it.
What kind of chems were you doing?
That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night.
Seen some stuff? It does sound like enough to get you to lose a whole night.
What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that.
I got some more questions.
All right, have at it.
How did the family find out about it?
When I saw the body, I started screaming. In a few seconds, some of their soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to keep silent about what happened if I agreed to help them get their hands on large quantities of guns at deep discounts.
He looks like he would sell like vacuums or something. Let's talk about something else.
What do you want to talk about?
What the frick? Dude. What the fuck? Kachino sent me to ask you about some guns.
Kachino? Kachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
Oh! You're so right, actually. Oh, frick. I don't know if I can trust him, though. I'm looking to help Kachino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number, and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
Maybe I can help you out of your contract with the family.
More power to you if you can, but keep me out of it. I've been doing business with Big Saw, so he's going to be your man.
Bro would like to help. What? Okay, what are we doing now? Okay. Talk to Troik about mystery gun shipments. Find out what kind of work Clandon does for the family. Something about Troik's story doesn't sit well. Talk to Big Sal, or look around for some evidence to exonerate him. Troik would like to help talking Big Sal into letting him out of his contract. Okay. You're right. Boone looks miserable, though. I think it's hilarious. Man, his wife died. He got nothing else to live for.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
You didn't say the other thing, though. Dude, freaking this place. Gomorrah main level. I think this is... I got a bunch of arrows out here. Let's go figure out here. What the frick? Men's bathroom. Are there any dead bodies in here? Don't have to be skeletons. Nope, none. Darn. How about in here? Looks like there's cleaner in them too, actually. Like the pillow room? That's amazing, actually. Man. Freaking, I want a pillow fort for a living room so bad. But...
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money the house hookers...
I need to have
what can I
a
do
living
for you?
room that I don't stream in first. I got some questions about the boss's plan.
All right, let's have them.
Apparently I don't.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine.
Not in that
should let you
regard.
get around a little
Not in that
easier.
regard. I have like foam furniture.
I've heard that Securitrons are nasty.
That I'd like to have an actual room. Not, oh, not that. What, the bathroom? Oh, the strip club thing. The thing that we're about to head back to. I know someone with a basement like that. It is for work. They're a photographer, though. Hi, Trojan. Wait.
You again. Make it quick.
Troik. What do you even do here?
I don't see how that's your business. I'm just a guest here. Having
Good
a
night,
little fun.
Baymax. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a wonderful time.
See you.
Okay. So I gotta get information from him, however. Where do I go? In here? In here. Oh, frick, this room's sick. What the fuck? Oops. Oops. Thought I was gonna do something. Oh, that didn't do anything either. Why is there blood everywhere? What the fuck? Yeah. I did. I thought it'd be fun. It's in the dead world for so long, which didn't make sense since I'm not cadaver, but yeah, it's the apple tree. Now. Claim
Hey, nice to meet you.
You
Need
little
help with
weird.
something?
Of course you wear a sweater vest, you little weirdo. Thank you. What do you do around here, dude?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
You sound like a CPA. How'd you end up with one of the hotel suites?
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Cachino sent me to talk to you.
Cachino? Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something?
So this guy doesn't know me. So the river, I kept all of that the same. I only changed the Discord name. Like when you get your like little welcome message that I think everyone can still look back on. It was like, I'd show it on my phone, but it was like, thank you so much for floating on the River of Styx. Here's your last stop. Blah, blah, blah. I kept all of that. It's like all the Greek mythology stuff is still in there. I just changed from the dead world. Oh yeah, no, it's in there. It's in there. Even my tiers have different things. Like tier for my subs is like tier 1 Cerberus. Tier 2 is like the Kraken or something. It's the Greek mythology version of it. But like I have a ton of like Greek mythology stuff that was all about the underworld. That's littered through it. But it's like I kept all of that. I just changed my Discord name from the dead world to the apple tree. And my chat box on my chatting screen actually, it says the orchard now. Le Orchard, actually. But yeah. It's like that's the stuff I was taking care of over the weekend. Just because I figured it would make sense to update a little bit since I did do a rebrand I just didn't finish. What the frick? Why? Why, sir? I am so confused. Pre-war book? There's also a lot of screaming around here. But I feel like the apple tree is more appropriate. You pointed at me.
Well, I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Yeah, I have been. No. No, just nobody pointed at it. No, it was a joke at one point. Cause when I'd get angry, people would call me Lady Hades. And then I stopped being angry and I was more like Persephone. And so it's just kind of like a joke that like I may be sunshine and rainbows and flowers, but whoo, frick. But we all live in the underworld regardless. It was kind of the joke. However, it's harder to explain now since I'm not cadaver. Where am I supposed to be going? Okay, Lower Brimstone. Let's go down there. I mean, I make a lot of really weird jokes, but it all depends on the game. Huh. I think we just found questionable.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have a drink.
But yeah. I was not expecting that either. Zora Bouncer?
Find yourself a girl or a guy.
The gamblers, dancers.
This place.
Is there someone down here I'm supposed to be talking to? Where the frick am I going? This place is really weird to be lost in. Main level, that's not it. That's a very weird place to be lost. This one? No? Maybe? I'm going in circles. Okay, where the frick am I going? Is there anyone down here that I'm supposed to be talking to? Gomorrah main level. Main level. Suites. Okay, so they're on the main level. I know! They're so PG here. Okay, where the frick am I going? Okay, lower lobby. Gomorrah Suites. Lower lobby. So I assume... Like, I was expecting this place to be like... Okay, so I'm looking at him. I want to look at him. So I know what's going on. So he's here. Man, I'm so directionally challenged. I remember I posted a video on YouTube of me in like Fallout 3 or something. And it was a 40-minute long video of me just being lost in a, like... train station? Something like that. Big Sal. How the frick did I get upstairs to Big Sal? Like, I did that, like, with no struggle. Because I know he's one of the people I need to talk to. Suites level. This is Suites level. Maybe. Hopefully. Let's go this way. The frick? No, it's not the Suites level. I know it's not. How the frick did I get there? Like, I'm actually baffled over this. Okay, you're Trojan. I have nothing to talk to you about. We're not going downstairs because downstairs sucks. Suites. Why does elevators not have, like, choices like that one does? Okay. Oh, I know how I got up there now. Okay, I remember. Cerberus is so cool. And, like, the funny thing is, like, Cerberus in Greek is Spot. So it's like, Hades named his dog Spot, which I think is absolutely adorable. Okay, mother fricker, this was hard.
You got
Hi.
something you need to talk about?
Yeah, I want to talk to you about Troik.
Ah, Troik. What's he want? Some more jet? A fresh batch of girls? Maybe a guy or two this time.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's like Cerberus is just, he just named his dog Spike. Not Spike, Spot. And like, it's really cute. Some of that story doesn't sit right with me.
What, that he's a murdering jethead? Not a new story around here.
Can I buy out the rest of his contract?
Yeah, that sounds all right to me. I bet we can find someone to do his work for that much. Tell him to get going. All right, come back anytime.
Okay. Now I have to deal with Sal. There's so many arrows. It's so hard to keep track of everything. Anyways, so now we gotta go talk to Troy.
I'm glad they don't let just any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like shit.
So do you. Courtyard. There's a surprise out in the courtyard. There other services. Okay. So now we gotta go down to the lower brimstone level. There are a lot of the like really wicked chimera, the wicked like animals in Greek mythology is so freaking cool. It's like I remember I spent like a hot second just trying to like research weird animals in Greek mythology, finding all these really funny, cool ones. Hey, buddy.
You again. Make it quick.
Big Sal agreed to let you go.
Holy shit. Really? Okay, I'll help you. But I'm getting the hell out of here first chance I get.
What can you tell me about the guns?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
How'd you get guns into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie.
Honestly, I think they were at some point too. Like, those animals are way too specific to not have existed in some sort of way. I got a couple of more questions about the guns.
Okay, try and be fast about it.
What can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as
I'm
hot
glad
as
you're
the
getting your
devil's
world
asshole
done,
and
though.
can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
That's just a threat. You deploy the thermite or I'll punch you in the shoulder. Give me the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out.
Okay. That's about it.
Okay, cool.
Cool. I don't know how well this is gonna go off, by the way. So we're just gonna quick save there. 'Cause I love world building. It's one of my favorite things. Sick. Okay, well, goodbye. It had to have been something. Like, if they drove, like, I don't know what it could have been, but, like, it had to have been something that was living.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here.
What can I talk to you about?
Yeah, bye.
Like, I don't know. Go main level. Can I give him? Can I give that guy an update? Like, I don't know about you, but I think he deserves an update.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Hey, Troy gave me some thermite to destroy the guns.
Well, what the fuck are you talking to me for? Go destroy the damn guns so we can move on.
I placed it, but like, the switch didn't work. Find out what kind of work Calden does for the family. I don't freaking know. He doesn't talk to me. Okay, fine. We'll go down to Brimstone. See if we can flip the switch again. Freaking I don't know. I'm not kind of a... I don't destroy things.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl or a guy.
Do I have to set it on top of all of the containers? Oh. Oh, I gotta like spread it around. Oh. Come on, Boone. Bye, Boone. Jace.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
You could say that. I can't go to the suites now. You could say I'm making some waves. What the fuck? I thought I was gonna get murdered. Like that bang, like no,
Hey, what can I do for you?
I destroyed him.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
You didn't hear that? Dude. That was so loud. What's the next step?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Why?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies.
You know, that's a really good question. How do we take care of them?
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible.
Like at that point, I was like, I would just say F it and
to
just
get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
Mother fricker. I don't want to kill him. What happens when the bosses are gone?
When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
Okay, let's take him out.
Hurry and get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
Dude. I'm gonna be relying heavily on Boone in this situation. I don't think my character is strong enough to take this guy out. In this situation, yes, Mr. Dickweed is the good guy in this situation. I mean, we're blackmailing him actively, so we are getting what we want no matter what. But yeah. I mean, we can manipulate him. We have him blackmailed, so if we take over the strip, we have him in our pocket. Those other guys, we have nothing.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. I suggest using it while they are talking.
Let's have
I'm pretty
some
sure they're gonna
words.
kill you after
Take
they
a
talk.
seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
Which gun is better? I got a lot of guns. I got my rebreather on still.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
No idea.
Well, you've been a real thorn in our side. We've got business plans. You set us back a little bit, I'll admit that. However, we wanted you to know that nothing you did made a shit bit of difference, and you're going to die a failure.
Indeed was born in the darkness. Can you tell me what that plan was?
Sorry, but you're going to have to die ignorant.
I heard you lost some guns.
Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die a failure.
Time to die, Sal.
All right, let's dance.
Oh, frick. I'm gonna guess the other guy already died. Bro! Yeah, he died. He died real fast. Holy frick. Accepted. I'm accepted on the strip, guys. Wow. That was pretty cool. You come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding, asking for a deal, asking for a bullet between my eyes on the eve of my daughter's wedding. Frick. That'd be great. Too bad these guys already had to die. Frick. Dude. Thanks. Probably couldn't have done it any better. My gosh. What a bloodbath. I also love the textures, how this only can stay in this one, like, panel. Nothing past the panel, only the panel. Like, A+. What am I doing now? Yeah. Okay. Oh. I'm on this mission now. Inform him that they're no longer a threat. Okay. I can do that. Yeah, he died really fast. They both targeted him. Kind of sad, but eh. It is what it is. At least there's no one's in charge, you know? What?
Good to see you.
Why is that moving so
I tell you, last night some girl was pounding on my door all night.
Such a great dickweed. The best we've ever come across yet. Freaking one solid opener.
Hey, baby doll.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, now.
Friggin' immediately comes out, calls us a dickweed. Like, what do you dickweeds want? Like, jeez. Just wanted to introduce myself, say hi, I'm Eriss, I'm new to the neighborhood, wanted to get to know you a little bit, possibly blackmail you, who knows? You don't have to come so harsh with the words, you know, sir. Now look at that. He helped us so much he died. Ah, frick. However, I do feel bad that he died. I know, right? Can I? I can't. How did? I wanted to move his body so I could put it in the closet.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
Can I help you with something else?
Yeah, let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go
The
on.
Amadas are plotting to destroy the strip, so I killed them.
Wow, that is amazing. You are just a hero. I am
sure
serious. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
Okay. Well, where should I look for the Brotherhood of Steel?
Some of Mr. House's data said that he'd lost a bunch of Securitron scouts near Hidden Valley. Telemetry showed that they'd been attacked with energy weapons. House was pretty sure it was the Brotherhood. There must be a bunch of them holed up there. Not a good place for a robot to visit.
Okay, what do you know about the Brotherhood?
They go around in big suits of power armor, and they have lots of energy weapons. But there's a downside. They just have a thing about technology. They think it should all be theirs. If someone else has it, they get mad. All I'm saying is, not much of a chance they'll accept a Vegas that polices itself with robots.
Okay. Let's talk about something else. Goodbye.
Hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Mr. Yes Man. Can I want to move him into the closet. But, okay, so now our next thing is probably meeting the Brotherhood. I'm guessing. But wow, I didn't think the Emeritus would go off like that clean. You know, it's really weird. So I don't have as many filters on my mic, actually. I don't have very many filters on, actually. And it's sorry, I'm like, this is the first stream I've used this mic for. I haven't even recorded any videos with this. And like, there's a lot of soundproofing to it already. Which is really interesting.
When I put the key in the lock, I broke the window. I know a...
You broke a window. Red Rock Canyon, accepted. Camp McCarran, I'm accepted there. I want to give up that quest. Oh, goodbye. This is not what I was thinking about. Okay. So we need to figure out which direction. So this way. This arrow. There's a guy! El Rey Motel. Oh, I'm sorry, I assumed your gender.
On the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles. Howdy.
Howdy. Sorry, I assumed your gender. I did not mean to. Can I go in here? Goodbye.
All mine. Eat this.
That's not what I was hoping for. Now I've upset everybody. Look at that. All I had to do was open the door, and now everybody's upset. Okay. Carbine. I guess that'll be the gun I'll use. Okay, so now we're gonna go meet the Brotherhood, I guess, and make friends with them. Boone. I wonder if Boone can kill people while I'm lockpicking. I think you're a little annoying, though. Oop. I missed a lot of those. Upstairs. That. A fiend helmet? Oh well. Okay, Boone. Let's keep a walking. frick me. Boone's still clearing out the place, so I'm gonna be doing this on my own. Ooh, hi. Hey, get back here, little lady. Gotcha. Wow, that looks so beautiful, though. Guys, I can't freaking wait for season 2. Can I weave between these? Ooh, I can't. Oh me, oh my. I'm so happy I could dance. That's not the saying. I think it's from Annie. Oh me, oh my, I'm so sad that I could cry. Oh, frick me. Oh, frick me. Jiminy crickets. And of course I miss. Oh, frick me.
You like the sight of your own blood? Dude, that's gonna stink.
Thanks, Boone. Oh, frickety gibbets. Hey, Boone. Hey, hey, you have an incinerator. Incinerator, incinerator, I want it. Give me it. Oh, I like your outfit too. Cook? Who the frick is Cook? Oh, mother trucker, dude. Why does Cook have a name? What the frick? Cook's head? Why could I take Cook's head? Why could I take Cook's head? Who the frick is Cook? And why could I take your head? Oh, look at the cute little Brahmins. Can I milk them? Feed Brahmins? Oh, I'm so sorry, Brahmies. I killed your friends. Howdy. I was gonna call you gamer. Howdy, Aaron. How's it going? Man, I need to get rid of this little slippy thing on my desk. How was your day so far? I just discovered a Cook. I don't know who Cook is or was, but I have Cook's head now. Freaking, I understand, cause like I know there's a whole like in Fallout there's like collecting fingers and collecting ears and whatnot, but an entire head is a little bit much. Those are animals. Those are a lot of animals. Where am I going? I have a lot going on here. I think that's Yes Man is over there, but... But I think I have to get up in there. How do I get up in there? We'll kill some geckos first. What the hey, man? Oh, I'm a bad shot. Boone, help me, I'm bad. Thank you. What the frick? Young fire geckos? What's a young fire gecko? Boone, you good? What is a young fire gecko? What is this game? I'm so baffled. No, I have Boone. I got Boone with me. I think there's a better path. He helps me only when he's directly in the middle of it, which I think is really fun. It's real fun, isn't it, Boone? However, he doesn't get to wear fun outfits anymore. He doesn't choose them anymore, at least. Apparently, he really likes the Merc outfit that I found. Uh-oh. Oh, another young... Oh, more young fire geckos. Oh, mother fricker. Didn't expect you to be ready to fire. But jeez. I haven't come across Eddie yet. Or Edie. I found Cass already and took care of her thing. But I'm vibing with Boone so far. And he's only died once. Unfortunately. And it was really stupid because it was in Freeside too. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get around all of this. What the fuck? Chances map? So I gotta get around all of this so I can get to the Red Rock Canyon. So I can meet up with the Brotherhood and see if they'll help me. However, I have a feeling I'm about to get my butt handed to me real fast. Dude, there's so many more. Is a little... Oh. Look at that. Why... What have you been picking up, dude? Oops. Overclicked. Why do you have a hatchet? Boone keeps So Boone likes sniper rifles as far as I'm aware, but he keeps picking up melee weapons. Oh, frick. Out of ammo. Let's pick something else. At random. Cool. Thank you, Boone. Probably. I do sometimes. When I'm using a flamer, I do. When it's like, whenever I'm running around with pistols, I usually don't. Mostly because my reaction time is rather slow. Look how cute all the bighorns are. I don't know. I'm not much of a Black Ops player. It was the last Black Ops I played was actually Black Ops 2. It's like the campaigns are really cool, but I don't do much online gaming very often anymore. People get really irritated with how I play, but I'll probably play it at some point, but I'm really slow to playing games. Oh, frick me. Oh, mother trucker, dude. Ah! Sorry. What the mother trucker? Ooh, frick me. You don't have a name? Why did Cook have a name?
Come on.
Oh, mother trucker, dude. Oh, frick me. Actually, probably specifically heal. Give me your arm! Thank you, mother trucker, dude. Ha! should really walk him towards Boone. Huh. Oh, frick. Stop reloading! Thank you. Incinerator, incinerator, incinerator. Actually, let's go flamer. Oh, shoot. Whoopsies. That was rough. Put a rebreather on. As if I was gonna stop to take it off. Whoopsies. Really? Oh, frick me. Let's go incinerator. Boone, you're ready? Frick, this is gonna suck. Let's see if I do it right this time. Was not expecting Vipers whatsoever in this situation. However, I do like how they exploded themselves. That was fun. Okay. Oh. Oh, bye, Boone. Oh, frick me. Sorry, Boone. Probably not be tackling the person directly in front of him. Fine. This does not shoot very accurately. Yeah. Jeez, this thing's awful. Takes a lot of damage on people, but like holy frick, this is hard. It's really hard to hit accurately. Oh, shoot. I was hoping I was gonna kill him first. Whoops. This is why I don't play Black Ops. Okay. That is the solution. However, I do need to actually save while I do it. Okay. Do I have... Oh. I got 2 crippled arms. That's why. Okay. That's probably why Sucker isn't accurate. Okay. Anywho. Now that the hills of the Red Rock are whispering to me. Okay, we're gonna take him out. I promise this will be the one. This will be the one, I promise. I just gotta let Boone do his thing.
You're mine.
Come on. Good job, Boone. There. I'm remembering to quick save. What? Are they actually what? Oh, they're all over there. A gunslinger? Oh my gosh, that's cute. I'm surprised Boone hasn't ran off yet. Okay. Goodbye.
You're mine.
Oh, frick me. No, actually, quick save. There we go. Holy cats. Love and hate. Oh, that's the Knuckles. Okay. Egg timer, fixer, metal armor. Trail carbine. Oh no! Boone! Whatever will I do? Boone, help me. Help me, help me, help me. I need pack mule. Okay, let's do that. Hate that. Maybe have some metal armor, dude. If you put it on. And you put it on! Cool. You did perfect parking too. Amazing. Top notch. But don't worry. It had a good life. Oh, actually that's pretty decent condition anyways. Okay. Then what's up with you? This. But don't worry, I put it in a better spot as well. Yes. I didn't give him any stim packs or anything. I just give him better armor. Well, I put metal armor, which is better for what? Better for him. Not as good as what I'm wearing though. Okay. Look at all the little big horns over there. Look at them. They're so cute. I can give him stim packs during fights. Sorry, when I get really excited, I get really whiny. But I'm trying to be more mindful about stim packs because I blow through them so fast. And they're also really expensive. Isn't that right, Nala? Yes. I've been to Freeside. I'm on pretty good terms with the king. I've visited the strip. I've done away with Benny. And I've been hanging out with, this feels like overkill on a mantis. And I've been hanging out with Yes Man lately. I want to see what Yes Man has to say. Oh, Boone's finding some too. Oh, Boone found that one too. Okay. Where, oh where? So I take it the baby's friendly, but the mama's not? Yup. That is exactly. No, you're good. I explored Freeside. I don't know where I am in the main quest, but I've been to Freeside, I've been to the strip, and I've been trying to work through the main quest, but I don't really know the main quest to work through it. So we're kind of just bulldozing through a ton of things right now. And I'm just trying to find the Brotherhood of Steel. That's why I'm over here. I'm sorry if I talk too fast. I kind of just word vomit everywhere. What is this? Really? You okay, Nola? Bless you, baby. One of my cats is sitting behind me. Okay, Bedrock Canyon. But, I'm running through this game super blind. Make contact with the Great Khans. Did I tell them that I plan to ignore them? Oh, haven't even spoken to them yet. Like, this is my first playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. Even though it's 14 years old. I have a bad habit of not playing games right when they come out.
Morning.
Great con, great con. Jessup!
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back. Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay.
Oh, it is.
Fuck Benny.
I want to find who's in charge. That's right. I forgot that Benny used them. Had no idea. Hi.
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer?
Yep.
Yeah?
You know, I am a murderer. Freaking weirdos. Who's in charge here? Is anyone in charge? Do you guys have a leader? Are you guys just nomads? What is this? I'm confused. I want to go up there. I was trying to make contact with the Brotherhood, not the cons. Whoops. Well, okay then. Like how immediately as soon as I get here, it's like, by the way, you can ignore them. What? What? Ignore them? Why? They don't talk, that's why. Oh, there's more of them.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted. Watch yourself.
Okay.
So you've been sucked into the decadence of the strip as well.
Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted. Watch yourself.
Huh. I see why I'm accepted here. I bet if I didn't help them, I wouldn't have been accepted. Is this the leader's house? Ooh, longhouse, leader. Regis.
I haven't seen you before. What brings you to the Great Khans?
Tell me about Papa Khan.
Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre. And sometimes, I worry that's poisoned his mind.
Oh, whoa. Hello. That just scared me. Hi, baby. Nala wants to make an appearance. Did you mean about Papa's hatred poisoning his mind? What did you mean about that?
Nothing. Forget about it. I shouldn't be talking about this with an outsider.
What's your opinion of the NCR?
That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar.
So if you were in charge of the tribe, you'd fight with NCR against Caesar if asked.
I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere.
You're cute, Nala. This is my old lady, Nala. She gets really cuddly. Just really at random. You're... Thank you. She's 13. She's getting real cuddly in her old age. Who are you?
Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief enforcer of the tribe's laws, so watch your behavior.
Okay, goodbye then.
Until next time.
Nice hat. There you go, Nels. Do you want to sit on my lap or you want to be free? I think you want to be free. There you go, baby. I'll pick you up again in a little bit. Yeah, I just kind of bumped my elbow on her head. And suddenly, yeah. Carl!
I had been warned about you. You were perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar, and that is not wise.
Who are you?
My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance.
Alliance?
In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes.
That I do know. I do remember that Regis is in Witcher. I need to play Witcher. I haven't done that. What's your role on Caesar's Legion?
I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans.
What does the Legion want with the Great Khans?
Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
I have some other questions.
Speak then.
Okay, goodbye.
Yes, goodbye.
No more questions, I guess.
You know you're traveling with a fucking murderer? So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want,
No,
cub?
I'm a murderer too. Oh, I bet. I've come to ask you guys to break your alliance with Caesar's Legion.
Have you now? Well, you're a bold one, I'll give you that. But why should I do this for you?
Darn right, Josh. I do know who to go to. I kind of want to play it like in game order when I do go to play it. Like first, second, third, like so on. Do you really think Caesar's gonna restore your tribe to glory? He'll make you slaves.
Ha! The great Khans will not be slaves. Caesar himself has promised us the land from here to the Colorado and the freedom to raid as
You
we
did?
see
I was
fit.
so confused. I was like, well, I'm supposed to be a murderer.
Against Caesar
And
or his
everyone's
alliance.
saying it.
The great Khans will answer Caesar's call to war, and the NCR will pay for their crimes.
What can you tell me about your people?
You want to hear the story of the great Khans?
Yes.
It's a long one, full of honor, glory, and betrayal.
Bring it on,
we have
man.
suffered, but we will regain our glory.
I want to know why you keep calling Boone a murderer. I would love to know. Maybe you could give me a short version?
In a hurry, are you? Very well, then. The great Khans came east, out of the NCR 14 years ago. We ruled the wastes then, and called no man master. But we underestimated the families of the Strip, and they drove us back to Bitter Springs, where we remained until the NCR arrived and drove us here.
I bet. I heard it once in Spanish before I heard it in English. And I was like, that sounds pretty freaking cool. It's not as nice as I expected it to sound in English, but it doesn't sound bad. How did the three families defeat you?
They allied with Mr. House, the self-proclaimed master of New Vegas. He supported them with the resources of New Vegas. Weapons, technology, caps. They were better equipped, and we could not stand against them.
What happened at Bitter Springs?
When the NCR came to the Mojave, we thought they would be easy pickings. We raided their caravans, their towns, their camps. They couldn't stop us. At least that's what we thought. They tracked us to Bitter Springs and surrounded us. When our children, our sick and old, fled through a nearby pass, the NCR gunned them down.
Really? I haven't heard that theory before. Granted, I don't hear very many theories about the solo Fallout universe. I hear a lot of things that ties a lot of different universes to Fallout. That doesn't sound like something NCR would order.
Oh, they claimed it was a miscommunication, but tell that to those who saw our families butchered. Tell it to the survivors who were banished here.
Hey, let's talk about something else, dude. How about
Typical. No reference for history in the younger generations.
that? Who are you?
You march all the way out to Red Rock Canyon, enter my home as bold as you please, and you have no idea who I am? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Well then, let me educate you. I am the chief of the Great Khans. The Khan of Khans, if you like. This is my tribe, and these are my people.
Can I? Oh, I don't wanna. Okay. Hi, buddy. Okay.
I heard you try to convince Papa Khan not to join with Caesar's Legion. I'd like to talk to you about that for a moment.
Yeah, what'd you have in mind?
You want to convince Papa not to ally with Caesar, right? Trust me, you'll get nowhere just talking to him about it. He's fixated on restoring the glory of the Great Khans, and he sees Caesar as the path to that restoration.
So what do I do?
Papa can be a stubborn man, but he's not a tyrant. He listens to his tribe, and to 4 voices in particular. Me, Jack, Diane, and Melissa. If you can convince all of us that allying with Caesar is a bad idea, you might be able to sway
Jack
him.
and Diane? Kidding me? Jack and Diane. That is a song. That's a song. Aren't you convinced already?
I have my doubts about Caesar, yes, but I won't publicly go against Papa Khan based on nothing more than doubts. I've heard rumors that tribes who aligned with Caesar in the past were torn apart and reduced to slaves. Prove it, and I'll back you.
Okay, what about Jack and Diane?
You'd have to talk to them, but those 2 have been thick as thieves since they were kids. Convince one, and the other will come around.
Okay, just as a heads up, guys, I will be wrapping up in about 15 minutes. Roughly. Oh, what about Melissa?
Ah, Melissa. She's a bit of a dreamer. Last time she was in camp, Carl filled her head with stories of serving the Legion as a speculatore. Personally, I've never seen a woman in Legionnaire's armor, so I have my doubts.
I'm hoping the same thing. That's why I'm all excited for season 2. Because they have to show, if they're showing New Vegas in the show, they have to show what the canon ending is then. I'll see what I can do to convince everyone.
Good. Oh, one more thing. Caesar's representative, Carl, has become fast friends with Papa. Carl's the one who has him so fixated on this alliance. You'll probably have an easier time of things if you can find a way to get him out of the picture.
And why would I do that?
Carl talks prettily
Or how?
about the honor and nobility of the Great Khans, but I suspect his actual opinion is less flattering. Maybe you could find something he wrote that expresses that opinion, or trick him into losing his cool in the longhouse right in front of Papa.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would too, if I were you.
Okay, I want to see if I can poke his buttons.
So you've been sucked into the decadence of this.
Hi, Carl.
Greetings in the name of Kaiser.
I've been wondering, why don't you petition the Khans for membership to show as a show of alliance?
Join? Oh, no, I simply couldn't. That is, I'm not worthy of such an honor.
But surely a warrior in service of glorious Caesar is equal to any tribe's finest.
Of course I am. That is to say, Caesar has many fine warriors, and I wouldn't wish to compare them to the Great Khans.
Oh no. Well spoken, you win this round.
Win? I wasn't aware we were competing.
Ah, frick.
Yes, goodbye.
Thievery. Hi, Papa.
You've been doing good things for us. Don't think I haven't noticed. What can I do for you?
Spirit or God names? That's a hard question. Like coming up with names? You should look at this. It's Carl's journal. It's very revealing.
Let me see that. Filthy savages. Probably have to decimate the lot of them? Are these the words of our friend, Caesar?
Great Khans, drive Caesar's dog out of our camp. If he's too slow to flee, kill him.
Hey!
Cool. Hi, Papa.
I'm beginning to hear troubling rumors from my advisors. Would you know anything about that?
No, because the troubling rumors about a dead man. Goodbye.
Farewell.
I wish there were more.
Cool. Now we gotta go find Jack and Diane, I guess. Sure do. I don't have been peeping on what I'm looking at. Oh my Papa, that's what the mission is? Wow. I don't want someone peeping on me while I go through someone else's personal belongings. They can't see what that person has either. Like, gotta close the door at least a little bit. Where am I going? What the fridge? Why is that so far away? We're demure here. Very mindful, very polite. I can't get over TikTok with that. Why are you pointing?
I wish there were more like you.
I bet. Great man. Okay. Where? Oh, frick. Oh, frick. I can't stay up. Am I not meant to be up there? That's rude. Oh, that's so polite. They turn the houses around. Okay. I'm about to break my legs. Ooh, frick. Ooh, okay. Where's that mountain goat perk when you need it? Nope. I don't know who that is, so no. Tabitha? Haven't met Tabitha yet. I don't think. Oh, welcome back. The frick the name? Drug lab?
Good.
Hi, Dan.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
I've been told you're someone I should talk to about stopping the Khans' alliance.
Hey, it's not like I'm super attached to working with Caesar or anything. But if he'll stop his patrols from harassing my runners, I'm all for it.
Caesar isn't gonna let you run drugs as an ally anymore. Then he supports it now. He hates chems.
I haven't heard anything like that. Do you have any proof?
Not yet, but I'll find some.
Okay. Come on back when you do.
And alright. Hair looks like matted but curly. A little interesting. You got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful chems?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs?
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
Could turn a profit.
That's touching. But it would take away from our bottom line. I'll have to pass.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Later.
Jack.
Hey, look who it is bringing that good Khan karma around.
I'm here to ask you to publicly oppose Papa Khan's alliance.
Huh? Look, kitty cat, me and Diane, we don't dig on that politics stuff, savvy? We just make the product and make it get to a good home. Sure, Caesar's a drag, but as long as we got each other, we don't care who the top dogs roll with.
We won't have each other. The Legion will kill you and sell Diane into slavery as a prostitute.
Dude, wait, what? That's totally cock-a-doodle, man.
Cock-a-doodle?
You been huffing fumes in the magic bus or something?
The magic school bus? Heck yeah. What the frizz? No way.
Take it easy, kitty cat.
Frick, I don't have enough stuff to deal with this.
What?
No? I have not, actually. What the fridge? Vilified? Dude, what the frick? Oh, geez. Goodbye. Is this where I'm going? Right? No. You. Right? Yes. Okay. Oh, frick me. What am I doing over here? Thank you. Oops. Starting fires, left and right. Oh, what? Excuse me? You good? Holy frick! Boom! I kind of want to find Tabitha now. What? We're gonna find Tabitha someday. Okay, that's a definite. It's over here. What? Okay. Speech. I'm gonna go up 5, maybe. Let's do energy weapons. Like, literally? Okay. Next time we play Fallout New Vegas, we're finding Tabitha. Dude! Where's Boone? Did Boone die? Oh, no, Boone's right there. Okay, cool. Okay. I will definitely keep that in mind for for the day we find Tabitha. That is what? Absolutely astounding. I was dying. I was on fire. How did I not know I was on fire? Oh, frick me. Screw that. We're on the strip. We're going gambling. I didn't know I was on fire. Screw that. I'll chase that person down later. In that right, Chesh. Hey, frick. So we got like 3 minutes. I don't got the the bandwidth to go kill all those again. Only for a person to be moving constantly. Ain't that right, Chashi Baneshi?
Where to, partner?
Presidential suite. Josh, you want up? You want up or you just sitting on the floor? And just watching make a little weirdo. Cats are weird. Okay. Maria. I'll keep those. Boomer. Eh. Do I got any books in here? No? Okay. Cool. That makes it easy.
High roller
Got too
suite.
rough. Other games I like. I do a lot of I like a lot of indie games like Stardew Valley. I've been wanting to get into the Fields of Mysteria. I've been wanting to play that. Haven't yet. I like mostly any game that's open world that doesn't drive like a bus. I'm not really picky about the games I play. Is what usually is. Like I like to play the Elder Scrolls, Fallout's fun. It's like whenever I want to play with friends, I usually play Fallout 76. I do a lot of Stardew on my free time. I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing, but it was I 100%ed that and then stopped. But it's just a lot of really weird indie games. There's this game that's coming out on the 12th though that I'm really freaking excited about. It's called Rika. It's kind of like The Forest with how you build. It's like The Forest, but with witchcraft, and you team up with the Baba Yaga to go around and help people. That comes out on the 12th, and I'm really excited about that actually. I want to go see Sarah real quick, but I've also been watching Avowed. I'm waiting for that one to come out. There's a lot of games that I'm watching, but a lot of them are farming sims. So it gets unless you're one of those chill streamers you can get away with playing. I can't get away with playing it because I lose my marbles way too quick, and if you lose your marbles at Stardew Valley, then you have problems. Or so I've been told. It's I don't get angry, I get worked up. Hi, Sarah.
Good to see you again.
I want to see what you have for sale.
Take a look.
You don't have a lot of money. Neither do I, though. I spent a lot of my money. Jays, you don't got money for any of this. Gotta lighten my load, though. And get rid of things I don't use.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What the fuck? Who was that? Anywho, now that happened, I'm gonna wrap up.
See you soon.
I just got Oblivion flashbacks on that one. What the frick? What? What was that? Also, this is how you know my camera is off a little. I'm off a little bit. Oh, it wasn't a C. It wasn't a C at all, actually. It was a here. It was a here. So in Oblivion, there was this common thing that with the beggars, you could you'd give them tips, and immediately their voices would change. They'd have different voice actors. And Sarah just did that. She sat there, she's like, "Oh, it's so good to see you." And then suddenly she was just like, "Thank you for looking. Please come again." Hi. It just boggled me. But yeah, no, it was just like she just had a whole new voice actor for a second. Like it was the wrong file or something. It was weird. Like it wasn't far off. Like it was a female voice actor, but it was like kind of weird. I was gonna say that felt a little funny. I didn't hear something, unless you did it when I didn't have my headphones on. But yeah, it was a little interesting. But anywho, so that was Fallout New Vegas, and I will be putting a poll in Discord actually for Friday's stream for whatever fun games we come across. I don't quite know which ones we're gonna play quite yet. I have an idea for like 3. I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 options or 4, but we'll see. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, be good, behave, stay out of trouble, and don't get caught, and I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Bye! Uh-oh, I lost my mouse. Oh, found it. Okay, bye.